what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to be doing this video today in collaboration with NYX Cosmetics. Honestly, I can't believe those words even came out of my mouth. I absolutely love NYX products, and so to be able to work with them is an absolute dream. I remember when I first started freelancing, I would stock my kit up with NYX products because the quality is so good, but it's at such an affordable price. It is one of my favorite brands, and to be able to work with them is, I don't even know what to say. So in this video, I'm going to be doing two things. First, I'm going to be reviewing the new Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and I'm really excited to share my thoughts on it because I've been using it for quite a bit now and I absolutely love it. Second, I'm just going to do a full face tutorial using all NYX products because I'm headed out to a reception tonight, so I might as well just do my entire face. I get asked all the time to do a full face tutorial using only NYX products because I know so many of my followers who love this brand as well. Before I get this tutorial started, I'm just going to give you guys a quick peek of what the foundation looks like. This is what the bottle looks like. It has this really nice pump at the top, so it makes it super easy for you to squirt out the product and, you know, get a good amount without like overdoing it, because sometimes when you have to pour out foundation, too much pours out. I love foundations with a pump. And then you can see the bottle itself is a really good size. You get 30 milliliters of foundation in it, but the bottle itself is like pretty small, which is nice because it's easy to travel with. The size of the bottle is actually something that I look for a lot when I'm shopping for products because I travel a lot, so I like stuff that's a little bit smaller and easier to travel with. But also gives you a good amount of product. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I think it's super important to look at, especially if you're the type to be like on the go a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna get right into doing my makeup and then I'll come back and review the foundation fully when I get to that stage in my makeup. So first things first, I'm gonna start off with the Can't Stop Won't Stop primer. I'm gonna apply this all over my face. I'm getting ready for this reception super early because I'm filming this video. So it's about 1 o'clock right now and I don't think I'm heading out to the reception until about 7:30. So this primer will help keep my foundation intact, especially because it's super hot outside right now. It is a mattifying primer, so hopefully all the sweatiness and oiliness that comes out of my skin from all this heat will be stopped by this primer. The next step for me is always to color correct my dark circles. I'm going to be using the NYX Full Coverage Concealer in orange to color correct. One of the most annoying things I have to deal with on my face. But thank God for color correctors. So the reason you use an orange color corrector is because normally when you have dark circles, the undertones of your dark circles are blue. So orange is the opposite of blue on the color wheel and it helps color correct. Like, look at the difference. I haven't even blended it out yet and like, look at the major difference it's made. It's really brightened up my eye. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with their Complete Control blending sponge. I like this sponge because it has like flat edges, so you can get right into the corners of your eyes and the places that you can't properly get into normally with like a brush. Okay, so it's time to get into foundation now, and as I mentioned before, I'm going to be using their new Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. NYX has done a phenomenal job with their shade range. They're launching 45 shades, and their fairest color is super fair, and their deepest color is very deep, and their in-between colors from all that have so many different ranges of undertones, which is amazing. And I mean, you can always have a good range of color, like you can make something that's super fair and super deep, but to have a whole bunch of colors that are very fair with different undertones or super deep with different undertones is something that sometimes companies don't always think of. And I think the shade range for this foundation has a really good range of undertones too, because of course you can be brown, but you can be brown with an olive undertone or a neutral undertone or a golden undertone. So they've covered a really good range of undertones in this foundation, which I absolutely love about it. They sent me a few different colors of their foundation, so I'm going to swatch some of them on my arm for you. And I'll be going from the lightest color that they sent me to the deepest color that they sent me. And just keep in mind, this is just a few of their colors out of the 45 shades, and they're not all like one after another. There's a few colors in between that are missing as well. First up, I got Camel. Next we have Neutral Tan. This one is Golden Honey, Caramel, Cinnamon, And then finally, Deep Sable. So look at this shade range and look at the different undertones in them. Like, I know I said it would go from lightest to darkest, but like that's not necessarily the case because they have so many different undertones. So for example, these two are pretty much almost the same kind of like brown, but with different undertones. Same with these two colors here. Like this one's a lot more golden, whereas this one's a lot more like pinky peachy. I'm really happy that NYX did that with their foundation, that it doesn't just go from lightest to darkest, that like sometimes the undertones change. Although it might look like it's on the lower end of the scale, it still might look darker than some of the foundations that come after it, and that's solely because of the undertone that comes with that color. So if one color is too light for you, it doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna have to jump right to the next color that's after it. Be sure to kind of do your research on what your undertone is and what would work for you, because you might need to jump back, or you might even need to jump forward like 2 or 3. It really depends on the undertone that they paired with the foundation color that you're looking at. For me, my color right now is Caramel. This is my summer color. I think in the winter time I'd be around a neutral tan. So it's time for me to put the foundation to the test. I'm gonna do about 1.5 pumps. And if I need to put more, I'll put more, but to be honest, it's pretty full coverage, so I don't think I'll need that much. I'm like so random when I place my foundation. I just like place it wherever. I feel like other YouTubers and, you know, Instagram people, they'll like make really nice designs and stuff, and I'm just like, then I'm just gonna use a kabuki brush to blend it all in. Now, what I really love about this foundation, as you can see, it's blending in so seamlessly, and it's really full coverage, but it feels lightweight on your skin, and that's what I love about it, because I'm a person that loves full coverage foundation, but I hate wearing full coverage foundation in the summer because it can feel really heavy, especially when I'm like sweaty and gross. And another thing I love about this foundation is that it lasts up to 24 hours, and that's actually not a joke. I have worn this foundation from morning to evening, and it has not budged. It's absolutely phenomenal. One of the reasons why I was so okay with putting on my makeup this early before I go to the reception, because it's like 1 o'clock right now, and I'm not heading out till like 7:30, and obviously this foundation needs to last me throughout the night up until like 12:01, and I'm so confident that it will, so I'm totally okay with putting on my makeup this early. The foundation is on. Look how flawless my skin looks, and I only needed 1.5 pumps. Normally with foundations I do 2 pumps, but this one gives you really good coverage, so I only need 1.5. Honestly, I'm the type of person that really likes to put a lot of foundation on my face, so for a lot of you, 1 pump might be enough as well. Okay, time for some concealer. I'm going to be using the full coverage concealer again, and this time in the color Tan. And I'm also going to mix in a little bit of the color Glow, because my dark circles are weird and I just need to mix concealer sometimes to get the perfect color to cover them up properly. Now, I'm personally not a fan of using a concealer color that's like a highlight type of color that really brightens up around my eyes. I like my concealer to match my skin color. That's just me, which is why I like to mix concealers to get that perfect color. Most people like to highlight under their eyes. And then just gonna go ahead and blend that out. Now I'm gonna set my face using their color correcting powder in Banana. I absolutely love this sponge for baking because it has this like flat edge to it, so you can like really pack on the powder. Next, I'm going to set my face with a no filter finishing powder in Golden. Now, I'm not going to set my face too much just because this foundation has really good lasting power, but I personally just have this habit of setting my liquid foundations with powder, especially because I'm the type of person that touches my face a lot, so my foundation tends to like wipe off pretty easily. But I have worn this foundation without a powder before and it lasted fine. The only place that I think it came off was my nose, just because I push in my nose ring all the time, like a ridiculous amount, and so I'm constantly touching my nose, and I think that's the only reason it really came off. Now that my face is done, I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. I'm gonna keep it pretty neutral just so this tutorial caters to everyone, because I know sometimes a lot of people don't like super colorful eyeshadow. Using the Away We Glow Hooked on Glow palette, I'm going to use this brown color, and I'm going to apply this in my crease as my transition. Bring it a little bit up into my brow bone and then into the crease and slightly down as well. Honestly, I feel like all of NYX products are so good, like such great quality, but so affordable. The Indian in me definitely loves that. I'm going to use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk to apply this all over my lid, so when I apply my gold eyeshadow on top, it'll really pop. The NYX Jumbo Pencil was one of the first NYX products that I got, and I absolutely fell in love with the brand after that. When you apply Milk as a base, like, your eyeshadows pop like crazy. Next, I'm going to use the Ultimate Multifinish eyeshadow palette in Warm Rust, and I'm going to apply this gold all over my lid. Like, look how much that gold pops. I'm actually going to also mix in a little bit of this gold from the Away We Glow palette onto my lid as well, just to darken it up a little bit. Back to the Ultimate eyeshadow palette, I'm going to apply this color here into my crease. And you want to concentrate this color only into the crease. You don't want to bring it up too high like you did with the other brown. And then you can also add it into your outer corner. And then I'm going to smoke out a bit of this darker brown into the outer corners only. Now that I've got my eyeshadow done, I'm going to quickly throw on my eyeliner, my eyebrows, and my lashes, and then be right back so I don't make this tutorial like 400 years long. I'll be using the NYX That's the Point eyeliner in Hella Fine. Look at the tip of this brush. So small, so detailed. I'm going to get like the perfect wing. And then I'll be using their micro brow pencil in Brunette to be doing my eyebrows. And then finally, I'll be topping off my eyes with their Wicked lashes in Amplified. I'm so excited for these lashes. They're so beautiful. Be right back, guys. So I got my eyebrows, my liner, and my lashes done. What a difference that makes. I just added some of that Milk Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean under my eyes and then smoked it out with the brown that I put into my crease. Now we're going to get into my absolute favorite part, highlighting. So I'm going to use the NYX Duo Chromatic Illuminating Powder in Synthetica. This is my favorite highlighter of all time. Like, not just one of my favorite highlighters, like actually my favorite highlighter. You can probably tell because I hit the pan on my product already. I've been through probably like 3 of these highlighters already. Synthetica is a great color for brown skin tones, like especially like warm brown skin tones. The gold and the peach just really complements our skin. But if you're not my skin color, check out the other colors of this highlighter because honestly, like, they're so pretty. You can't go wrong with any of the colors. When I wear this highlighter, someone always asks me what highlighter I'm wearing, I swear. For contour, I'm going to use the NYX Contour and Highlight palette. And I like to mix these 2 shades here just to get my perfect color. This contour palette is one of my must-haves in my makeup kit when I go do clients. I absolutely love it because it has a really good range of colors, so it matches a lot of different skin tones. And I'm just going to apply this in the parts where my cheeks sink in. So if you go like this, that's exactly where you want to apply your contour. And I like to slightly blend upwards so it doesn't just look like highlight and contour. And I also apply leftover onto the sides of my nose. It is so hot in this room, like I am boiling, and my hair just keeps getting bigger and bigger because it's so humid. So I'm not much of a blush person, so I'm not going to put any on, but if you want to, you can always add some to the apples of your cheek. Finally, I'm going to finish off this look by using the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Whipped Caviar and the Powder Puff Lippie in Moody. I haven't rocked like a pinky type of nude in a really long time. Just a quick tip, I like to fill in my entire lips with lip liner because if the lipstick wears off, then at least you have lip liner underneath. That helps your lipstick last so much longer. I guess this isn't as nudie pink, right? It's more of a pink pink. But I really like it. This is my first time trying this color. I just found a new winner in terms of lip color. Like, this pink is so cute. I haven't worn a pink like this in a really, really long time, and I absolutely love this one. It's not a nude pink, but it's also not like a super bright in your face pink. It's more of like a neutral pink, and I really like it. I think it's like perfect for the summer. Actually, I think you can't go wrong with this all year round. Anyways, guys, this is the final look. I'm absolutely loving it. Now I just gotta wait till I actually gotta go to this reception. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this review on the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation and this tutorial using all NYX products. If you did like this video, do not forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. And as always, thank you so much for all the love and support you guys constantly show me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!